It's Melissa here. I'm coming to you today with a review. The lovely people at AO.com have sent me this Vax Dynamo Power cylinder vacuum cleaner to review today. Now, if you haven't heard of AO.com, they're Britain's biggest online electrical appliance retailer, and they kindly sent me this for a review. Now, AO.com offer everything households, from small appliances to your white goods, fridge, freezers, washing machines, anything you can think of, go to AO.com. They offer free delivery on everything, which is fab too. So moving on to the product, let's go through and I'll show you what it's all about. Okay, so this is the Vax Dynamo Power Reach. It is a cylinder bagless vacuum, which is also great. Nobody wants to have these vacuum cleaners. I don't even think they exist anymore, where you had the bags and you had to buy the specialist bags to put in them, and they were a nightmare to empty on a regular basis and then get in the replacement bags. This one is a bagless one with a cylinder. Now we have features of this one. It has a 2.5 litre capacity, lightweight to carry, perfect for homes with pets, which we have a golden retriever who does shed hair, unfortunately, but I'm going to see how capable this is of actually tackling that. And it does have an extensive 11.6 metre reach, which is great, and also, being a Vax product, has a 2-year guarantee. Now, we have all the information there to get in touch with Vax. Really good thing about Vax is they have an extensive website where you can get more information on your product. Also, if you want to buy any replacement parts or need help in general with your product, you can always visit their website, which is a really good thing. Not many retailers out there nowadays make it accessible for you to be able to get spare parts for products. But Vax, that's the one thing that it always pleases me with them, is if you need new attachments or new hoses, you can go directly to the website and you can find what you need, and it's reasonably priced. So let's read what we get. So, in with the box, we get the bagless cylinder, the combination floor head, the telescopic extension tube, the 3-in-1 tool, the turbo tool, the accessory hose, the stretch hose, the tool connector, and the Let's Get Started user guide. And let me show you what's in the box once we've opened it up. Right then, guys, so I have unboxed the new product. So this is the main body of the cylinder. Very lightweight. It's really lightweight. You could walk around with that no problem. Nobody wants bulky vacuum cleaners anymore. It's a nightmare if you've got stairs. We live in a 3-storey house, so having to drag the Hoover up 3 stories is a bit of a nightmare, and you have to be extra fit. Easy to take the cylinder off, and easy to just click back in. And then to empty it, you unclick it, and then it's simply a case of pushing up this and emptying out the dust cloud. Next in, we've got our hoses. So you've got your standard hose, then your extended reach hose. The pet, this is a pet hair tool which you can add on. Great for sofas, where hair can get embedded in fabric sofas, down all the cracks and crevices in the sofa. Great for the stairs as well. And we've got a little tool here. These are great for getting down the skirting boards of your houses. Dust, pet hair, anything can accumulate on there after time. Your extension clip. You've got your head for the vacuum, and then you have your user manual and energy efficiency ratings for the machine, which it shows you there. So I'm going to assemble the Hoover. So this is the first time I've put it together, and it's so straightforward. This is your hose here, and you just pinch inside and pop in. Done. Same again, very straightforward assembly. It's literally a case of popping the head into the main hose. No force needed, no stress. So we have that part connected there. A more detailed view of the Vax cylinder bagless. So as I've shown you, you've got the cylinder compartment here, and then on the back we have here, you press here for your cord. I love vacuums that have this feature because there's nothing worse than having meters of cord, having to wrap it around the back of the vacuum, it coming undone, it getting in knots, in tangles. But these are always great. Push button, takes it back up into the side, keeps it knot free, keeps it tangle free. Brilliant. This side we've got your power on, power off, just a straightforward click in motion. This here is your desired suction level, which you can adjust accordingly depending on the floor or carpet that you are trying to clean. And this vacuum in particular is suitable for hardwood floors. It states it can cope with short pile carpets and long pile carpets and rugs. So we're going to test that out shortly and see how we get on. So I've got my main attachment set up, and I've noticed a very good function that I didn't notice before. There is a small button here which you can click up for more reach. I was concerned that this was quite short, and with the cylinder vacuums I always find that you feel like you're breaking your back trying to hoover, but having it being extendable, that's fantastic. So I'm going to start hoovering. So I'm testing it on my bedroom carpet. Now this is there's hardly any pile to it, a really thin carpet, but it does get quite embedded with dog hair, you know, and your everyday dust and stuff. So I'm going to have a go around the room and see what the Hoover actually picks up, and you can have a listen to see how loud it is as well. So I've just hoovered the bedroom on my short pile carpet, and I've brought it into our bathroom. Now we've got a lino in here, and I want to see how the Vax performs picking up on this kind of surface. So let's see how we go. So guys, the results. I've been using the Vax for a few days now, and I have noticed it is amazing at picking up really embedded hair. Now I have a Vax Dynamo Power Reach upright, so in comparison to my upright version of this brand, it is in my eyes on par with that. I've always been put off by cylinder vacuums in general, but I'm actually really pleased with this one. Now just showing you from, it does pick up really well. So we've got pet hair. I mean, I'm a compulsive hooverer. I vacuum all the time, every day, at least twice a day. That's just me. But this is fab, and it just collects all of the rubbish in the bottom there. The only downsides for this hoover, I would say, is that on my particular carpet, on my short pile carpets, it's very hit and miss with the suction. It is hard work. Vacuum it back and forth to try and get all of the stuff up. Don't get me wrong, it does pick up, but you will need to mess with this setting here to get it spot on with your room that you're trying to vacuum, dependent on what kind of floor it is. I've found that with my lino in my bathroom, the very lowest setting will pick up any dirt and grime, anything that's there. With my carpet, I have to set it halfway. Anything more than that, it is a real effort to try and push the actual head of the vacuum to get it to clean. So I'm going to go through a few pros and cons to this vacuum. Now, the Vax Dynamo Power Reach cylinder vacuum, very lightweight. I like how you can lift it with one hand. It's really lightweight, very portable, so great for having as an upstairs hoover if you live like we do in a 3-storey house, or one to have on the go if you're, for instance, a cleaner on the go, having the boot of the car. It's not going to take up mountains of space. Storage wise, great to store You're not going to take up lots of space with a big bulky vacuum cleaner. Easy to clean, easy to empty, picks up a treat. A few cons of the vacuum. This is the main bugbear where I think there could be some improvement. So this is your main vacuum head for the Power Reach. Now, if you look over here, all you have to power it are these two very flimsy wheels, if you can see that. They're very flimsy. I think this vacuum could benefit from either a brush head going across, which rotates and then picks up as well. It just has one of the small gappy holes there to pick up, and it's really hard to, even on the like wooden floors, things like that, it is really hard to push along the floor. It's a lot of effort. It's a really good workout, to be honest. If you want a Hoover where you're going to get a really good workout out of it, get this one. But I think the actual head could benefit from having some extra wheels, or maybe reinforced wheels. These are just so flimsy and they move, as you can see. Maybe either a big long brush along here, or either a wheel here and a wheel here, just to give you some extra traction, because it is so hard to push along. So my overall opinion of the Vax Dynamo Power Reach cylinder vacuum cleaner. It is a really good vacuum cleaner. It is everything that you would expect from the Vax brand. However, I think there are a few tweaks that they need to make in order to make it top notch. The only downsides being the head of the actual vacuum. It could do with some extra traction to help it to be easier along to manoeuvre, and it's really hard to turn into corners. It doesn't glide very smoothly. The power of the vacuum itself is very powerful. I think it's great. It's great to have as a second Hoover. One that you could possibly keep upstairs to do your upstairs vacuuming, so it saves you having to drag one up and down the stairs. Great to do the car for. We did the car yesterday with it. We used all the attachments. We took the dog out previously. It got all of the hairs up out of the back of the trunk where the dog had been. Fantastic. It's lightweight, it's powerful, and it's brilliant. Suitability wise, I think the Vax is more suitable for people with a short pile carpet in the house. Laminate floors, linos, things like that. This is the vacuum for you. It's easy to store and it does the job. It does what it says on the tin. However, if you're somebody who has a lot of long pile carpet and long hair rugs in the house, I would possibly look for a more powerful upright version. The Vax Dynamo Power Reach upright that I have, in comparison to this, is a lot better on longer pile carpets. Overall, it's a great Hoover, especially for people who want to just quickly try and get the hoovering done. If they see it as a chore, it will do the job that it says it's going to do. It picks up fabulous. The only downsides being very hard to manoeuvre with the head, and also that having to fiddle with the power settings to get it exactly right for the type of floor that you've got. So overall, I would give the Vax Dynamo Power Reach cylinder backless vacuum a 7 out of 10. It is a fabulous Hoover, everything you expect from the Vax brand. If they could tweak a few things, it would possibly make it a 9 out of 10 for me. But overall, it does the job that it says it's going to do. So thank you to everybody at AO.com for giving me the opportunity to review this for you. If you want to know more about AO.com, I'll pop their link in the description box. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Take care, everybody. Bye.